Now, we are on BEC 2022. They just wrote it. I'm solving everything for you. That is from question number 1 all the way to question number 6. Everything is available on my website, www.stevecons.com. Do you need all the lessons in the BEC syllabus, that's JHS syllabus? Everything is on my website, www.stevecons.com. It is also available on my pen drive. Call the numbers you are seeing on the screen for a copy of the pen drive. It is not expensive. It is very, very affordable. Also, SHS, that is WASI Core Mathematics, Further Mathematics syllabus. Everything from Form 1 all the way to Form 3, everything has been treated on a pen drive. Very, very amazing material. It will make you understand and then enjoy mathematics. Now, let's see question number 1. BEC 2022, question number 1. Let's see the A. It is A, B, C. But because of space, I only have the A over here. Now, given that P is equal to the set of factors of 36 and Q equal to, that is the set of factors of 54. I says list the members in the set P and Q. I find alpha, P intersection Q. That is elements that are common, the keyword common to P and Q. And then the beta says that the cardinality or the number of elements in P intersection Q. Then the gamma says that the highest common factor, that is HCF of 36 and 54. So let's solve it. So that is A. What is I? AI. List the members in the set P and Q. Now P, what is the P saying? The P says that factors of 36, factors of a number, they are numbers that can go into 36 without any remainder. So factors of 36, the first one can go into 36 times without any remainder. The next one, 2, 3, 4, 9, 36. 6 is also a factor of 36. 9 is a factor of 36. 12 is a factor of 36. And the next one is 18. 2 times 18 giving us that's 36. And then 36 itself. So these are the factors of 36. They can go into 36 without any remainder. Now, Q, that is factors of 54. Factors of 54. And what are the factors? 1 is a factor of 54. 2 is a factor of 54. That is 2 times 27 giving us 54. 3 is a factor of 54. That is 3 times 18 giving us 54. 6 is a factor of 54. 9 is a factor of 54. From here, clearly, 18 is also a factor of 54. 27 is a factor of 54. And then 54 itself is a factor of itself. So 1 times 54, 2 times 27, 3 times 18, 6 times 9. So all these are factors of 54. They can go into 54 without any remainder. That's the first one. II says that find alpha P intersection Q. So alpha will find P intersection Q. Elements that are common, keyword common, elements that are common to P and Q. So let's see elements that are common. What are the elements that are common? First one, 1. It's an element which is common. The next one, we have 2. It's common. 3 is common. 6 is common to P and Q. There's 9 and 9 here. 9 is common to P and Q. Elements that are common that you can see in P and Q. 18 is also common to P and Q. Now let's see, what is the beta saying? Beta says that you should find the cardinality or the number of elements in P intersection Q. So cardinality or number of elements in P intersection Q. How many elements do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the cardinality or the number of elements in P intersection Q is 6. Now let's see the gamma. What is the gamma saying? You should find the highest common factor, HCF, of 36 and 54. And clearly, the highest common factor of 36 and 54, which is this, is 18. It's 18. So the highest common factor is 18. So the HCF of 36 and 54 is 18. Isn't it easy? Very, very easy. Very, very interesting. Now, for a complete lesson on sets and operations on set, please, JHS, SHS, all the syllabus, everything is available on a pen drive. You can also find it on my website, www.stevecons.com. If it is very difficult for you to find it, kindly call the numbers that you are seeing on the screen. BC 2022, question number 1B. Write down the next two terms of the sequence. So the next two terms. Now, the first one we have 1, 4, 9. And we can rewrite this as, you see, 1 square, that is 1 times 1, is the same as 1. Now, 2 square, which is the same as 2 times 2, is giving us 4. Now, 3 square, which is the same as 3 times 3 is 9. The next one will be 4 square, which will be what? 4 times 4, which is 16. And it says the next two times. We have 5 square, which is 5 times 5. So clearly this 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So that's 4 square, that's 16, 5 square, 25. The question says that we should write down the next two terms. Therefore, the next two terms, that's 16 and 25. That is the next two terms. Very, very easy. Now let's see the C. The median of the ordered set of observations. What are the observations? We have 2, we have 3, 2, 3, we have 4m minus 3, we have 3m plus 1, we have 11, and we have 13. Now we are being given that, and this is arranged in ascending order. It is arranged in ascending order. And the median is 6. The median is 6. So you are being given that median is 6. Median is 6. So how do you find the median? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is even. Hence, we have to find the mean of the middle terms. So let's find the middle term. You see, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the middle terms will be this. This are the middle terms. So we have to find the mean. So the mean of this is equal to the median. So how do you find the mean of that? That is 4m minus 3 plus 3m plus 1. Mean divided by 2. It is 2. So divided by 2, and this is equal to 6. So we have been given that the median is 6. Median is 6. So find the mean of the middle terms. You see here 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is the middle. There's the middle. That is 4m minus 3 and 3m plus 1. That is the middle. So we find the mean because it's 2 divided by 2, and this is equal to 6. Now, you see this is addition. So it's the same as 4m plus 3m. So plus 3m is not multiplication, it's addition. What do you have here? Minus 3 plus 1 out of 2, and this is equal to 6. 4m plus 3m, and that is 7m. Negative 3 plus 1, that's negative 2. Out of 2 equal to 6. What's the LCM? LCM is 2. So we have 2 times 7m minus 2 out of 2, 6 times 2. This is cancelling out that. So we have 7m minus 2 equal to 12. 6 times 2, that's equal to 12. You're working for m. Group like terms. Negative 2 crossing, becoming positive 2. So we have 7m equal to 12 plus 2. Negative crossing, becoming positive. Now we have 7m, 12 plus 2, we have 40. We want to find m, we divide both sides by 7. So 7m out of 7, 14 out of 7. This is cancelling that singular 1, singular 2 times. M is equal to 2. So we have our m to be equal to 2. Very, very easy, very, very trivial. Now for a complete lesson in the JHS syllabus, that is from Form 1 all the way to Form 3, please, I have everything available on a pen drive for sale. It is also on my website, www.stevecons.com. And then also, WASI syllabus, complete WASI syllabus lesson. That is from Form 1 all the way to Form 3. Everything is available on a pen drive. Further mathematics, general or core mathematics with a lot of past questions solved, a lot of examples, so very interesting. Please call the numbers for a copy. Now, BEC 2022, question number 2. So this is the question number 2. Let's see. So let's start with the A. The A part. We have 1 out of 3 plus 1 out of 12 divided by 2 out of 3 minus 5 out of 8. But must bracket first. So let's do the bracket. 3 and 12. What's the LCM? LCM is 12. Today we're going to 12 4 times. 4 times 1, we have 4. Plus 12, we're going to 12, 1. 1 times 1, we have 1. Divided by, what's the LCM? 3 and 8. The LCM, that's 24. 24. Today we'll go into 24. 8 times 2, and this is 16. Minus 8 will go into 24. That's 3 times 3 times 5, and this is giving us 15. This is giving us 15. Now, 4 plus 1, we have 5 out of 12. 4 plus 1, that's 5. So 5 out of 12. Divided by, now 16 minus 15, that's 1. So you have 1 out of 24. Now, we know that if you have two rational numbers, if you have A out of B divided by C out of D. Now, the division will change to multiplication. So it will be A over B times D over C. You reciprocate the second term. So here we say numerator times numerator. So AD, A times D, AD, B times C, B, C. So in the same vein, we have 5 out of 12. Division we change to multiplication. And we have 24 out of 1. 24 out of 1. Now, 12 will go into 1. 12 will go into 24. How many times? 2 times. Now, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So 5 times 2, that's 10. 1 times 1, 1. So this is equal to 10. Isn't it easy? Very, very easy. For complete lesson on all the topics in the JHS syllabus and then on all the topics in the WASI syllabus, both core, elective maths, everything is available on a pen drive for sale. Very, very affordable. Call the numbers you are seeing on the screen for copy. Now let's see BEC 2020, question number 2B. So the B part, we want to find the product of us 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3. So we use the distributive property repeatedly. So from here, let's use the distributive property repeatedly. So 2x times everything here. So we have 2x times 2x plus 3. And then minus 3, 2x plus 3. For a detailed lesson on questions like this, nature. A lot of them are available on the pen drive. Now, here you see 2 times 2, that is 4. X times x, that is x squared. Why is it x squared? You see, this x is to the power 1, this is also to the power 1. So when you are multiplying, you add the exponent. So this is 1, 1 plus 1, giving us 2. That is why we have 4x squared here. Now 2x times 3, and this is just 6x. That's just 6x. Now, negative 3 times 2x, and this is negative 6x. Negative 3 times 3, and this is negative 9. That's negative 9. 3 times 3, we have 9. Okay, now let's see. You see 6x and negative 6x. That's 0. So this and this will cancel out. So basically, we have 4x squared minus 9. Why this and this is canceling out. Or if you have good eyes. Now, difference of two squares. If you have a squared minus b squared, a squared minus b squared, this is basically a minus b, a plus b. So if you see a minus b, a plus b, we can say it is this. Therefore, hence, we have 2x minus 3. 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. This difference of two squares. You have 2x, 2x, 3, 3. You have a, b, b, but we have negative, positive. So this just the same as 2x or square minus 3 square. So this square minus, so these are a square minus b square. Because if you have a square minus b square, a minus b, a plus b. Hence, this is giving us this. And clearly, this is, you see, if you have 2x all square, this is the same as 4x squared. 4x squared minus 9. 3 squared is 9. From indices, we know that if you have ab to the power n, this is an bn. An bn. So if you have 2x all square, 2 square is 4x square, that's x square. Then 3 square, that's 9. Very, very easy. Very, very interesting for a complete lesson on all the topics in the GHS syllabus, SHS syllabus, everything from Form 1 to Form 3. It is available on a pen drive for some very, very affordable. Call the numbers you see on the screen for a copy. BEC 2022, question number 2C. Question number 2C. Now we are being told that we have triangle ABC. In the diagram, ABC is an equilateral. Equilateral. For equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal, and then all the angles too are equal, and it's equal to 60 degrees. So here they're giving out the sides equilateral. Because it is equilateral, all the sides are equal. Find the value of x plus y. Okay, so we can find our value of x and then find our value of y. Now, all the sides are equal. Because it is equilateral, we can say that AB, that is the side AB, is the same as AC, is equal to AC, and this is the same as BC. Why? Since the triangle is equilateral, or the sides are equal. Clearly, one find x and y. So you can see that this is equal to that, because this is only one variable, and then this one, no variables, will be able to find x. And then we can also say this one is equal to that one. Now, we can consider AB equal to AC, because this is equal to this and this is equal to that as well. So AB equal to AC. What is the AB? 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2 equal to AC. What is the AC? AC is 11. AC is 11. Wow, that's very easy. Simple equation. This has to move to this side. 3x equal to 11 minus 2. Positive 2 crossing, becoming negative. So we have 3x, 11 minus 2, and this is 9. When we find x, we divide both sides by 3. So we have 3x out of 3. Out of 3 equal to 9 out of 3. 3 go 1, 3 go 1, 3 go into 9 3 times. So x is equal to 3. X equal to 3. What can we also see? We can see that BC is equal to AC. Also, BC is equal to AC. BC is equal to AC. What is the BC? 2y plus 3. So we have 2y plus 3, and this is equal to 11. 2y plus 3 equal to 11. This is equal to that. So clearly we have 2y equal to 11 minus 3. This positive crossing becoming negative. So we have 2y 11 minus 3, and that is 8. We want to find y, we divide both sides by 2. So 2y out of 2, 8 out of 2. This is cancelling that. Now 2 going to solve 1, 2 going to 8 4 times. Y to be equal to 4. What do you want to find? X plus y. So our x plus y. What is x? X is 3. What is y? Y is 4. X is 3. Y is 4. 3 plus 4. And we have 7. So that's it. X plus y. That's 3 plus 4. And this equals 7. That's very, very trivial. Very, very simple. Amazing lesson on all the topics in the GHS syllabus and in the WASI syllabus. That is from Form 1 all the way to Form 3. Complete lesson, everything explained. If you need a copy, call the numbers on the screen. Very, very affordable. BC 2022 question number 3. A says, given the relation L, so the A part, we have L to be equal to 2m squared minus n squared out of 4m plus n. That's what we have. Okay, I simplify L. So the I says that we have to simplify L. So L equal to, we have 2. Now, what is m squared minus n squared? M squared minus n squared is difference of 2 squares, which says m squared minus n, which is m minus n plus n. That is, if you have a squared minus b squared, that's just a minus b, a plus b. That's difference of 2 squares. Now, let's see if it is correct. Let's see if it is true. So let's see if we can prove from here all the way to this side. So we have a minus b, a plus b. So a multiplying this, a multiplying a plus b, and then negative b multiplying a plus b. Now, what is a times a? A times a is a squared. A times b, so we have ab. B times a, you have negative ab. B times b, positive negative, that's negative. B times b, that's b squared. So clearly this and this cancels out. So we have a squared minus b squared. Wow, that's very, very easy. So hence, if you have a squared minus b squared, it's a minus b, a plus b. Hence, m squared minus n squared, this is the same as m minus n, m plus n, difference of 2 squares. All over, we have 4m plus n. Now, m plus n cancelling out m plus n. Now, 2 going to 1, 2 going to 4, 2 times. So we have m minus n out of 2. M minus n out of 2. Now, that's the first part. Simplify L. So that's what we've simplified. There's nothing for us to do. Let's see the second one. I find the value of L when m is 2 and is 3. So L is m minus n over 2. Now what is m? M is 2. M is 2. So in place of m, you put 2 over the minus n. What is n? N is 3. 3 out of 2. Now what is 2 minus 3? 2 minus 3, that's negative 1 out of 2. Anytime we are subtracting a bigger value from a smaller value, we get a negative answer. So 2 minus 3, that's negative 1 out of 2. That is it. Very, very easy. Very, very simple. Now let's consider question number B. BEC 2022, question number 3B. So with the B, we have 4 out of 3x equal to 7 minus 3 out of x. Now with this, what is the LCM? The least common multiple. That is 3x. So you multiply each term by the LCM, which is 3x. So clearly, we have 3x times 4 out of 3x equal to, the LCM is 3x. We have 3x times 7 minus 3x times 3 out of x. The LCM is 3x. And what can we see here? 3x is cancelling out 3x. Now, this x will cancel the x over here. Now, what do you have here? We have 4 equal to, now 3x times 7, that's 21x. 3x times 7, that's 21x. We have negative here, 3 times 3, 9, won't find x. So what do? We group like terms. Now, negative 9 crossing, becoming positive. So we have 4 plus 9. Why is it positive? Negative crossing, becoming positive, equal to 21x, equal to 21x. Now, what is 4 plus 9? 4 plus 9 is 13. So we have 13 equal to 21x. Want to find x, we divide both sides by 21. So we have 13 out of 21. We have 21x out of 21. This is cancelling out that. So clearly x is equal to 13 out of 21. That is x equal to 13 out of 21. So we've solved. We solved for x, and there's nothing for us to do. So we leave our answer. And this one, very, very easy, very, very simple. For a complete lesson on all the topics in the that's GHS syllabus, and then also the WASI syllabus, core maths, elective maths, everything is available on the pen drive. Call the numbers you are seeing on the screen. You can also get it on my website, www.stevecons.com. Now, BEC 2022, question number 3C. A salesman gets a commission of 5.5%. So the commission received by the salesman is 5.5% of the value of items he sells. The salesman sells 12 textbooks at 25 cedis per book, 3 scientific calculators at 50 cedis per calculator, and 8 packets of big pens at 50 cedis per packet. Calculate the salesman's commission. Now, so let's know the total sales. The total sales. Now, the first one, we have been told that he sells 12 textbooks at 25 per book. So each book is 25 cedis. And how many did he sell? 12. So it's going to be 12 times 25 plus, you have how many scientific calculators? 3 scientific calculators at 50 cedis per calculator. So it means that each calculator costs 50 cedis. And how many did he buy? He bought 3. So how many did he sell? How many did he sell? That's 3. So 3 times 50 plus 8 packets of big pens at 50 per packet. So how many? Quantity 8. And each one costs 50. So the total for the big pens will be 8 times 50. So we have 8 times 50. This would be the total sales. Again, a salesman gets a commission of 5.5% of the value of items he sells. The salesman sells 12 textbooks at 25 cedis per book. So how many textbooks did he sell? 12. How much is one? How much does it cost? 25. So 12 times 25 plus 3 scientific calculators at 50. Each one is 50 cedis. How many did he sell? 3. So all will be 3 times 50. And then 8 packets of big pens at 50 cedis per packet. So 8 times 50 for all of them. Now, what is 12 times 25? So calculate 12 times 25. And this is giving us 300. 3 times 50. And this is giving us 150. Now 8 times 50, and this is giving us 400. And adding all, this would be 450, 400, so that will be 850. 850. Now, we are being told that the commission, a salesman gets commission of 5.12% of the value of items he sells. So this is the value of items he sells. And because it's currency, let's put in Ghana cedis. So 850, it should be to 2 decimal places. Now, 100% is always maps. 100% only maps to the total sales. So 100% is mapping to the total sales, which is 850 cedis. What is the commission that he's getting? He's getting FIFO number 1 out of 2. 2 times 5, that is 10 plus 1, 11. So we have 11 over 2%. And this will map to the commission that the salesman will get. Now, 100 is giving us 850. 11 over 2 will be less, if less, more divide. If less, more divide. So hence our x will be equal to 11 over 2% divided by 100% times 850. Now the percentage will cancel out and division will change. You know, this is over 1 division, so we have to reciprocate the second term. So we have 11 over 2 times 1 out of 100 times 850. Now let's see, this 0 is cancelling that 0. So 11 times, you know, this is also over 1. 11 times 85, 11 times 85, and this is giving us 935 out of 2 times 10, 20. And when you divide this, this is giving us, that is 46.75, 46.75. And we have to bring our Ghana cedi. So the commission is bring the Ghana cedis, which is 46.75 Ghana cedis. So this will be the commission of the salesman. Very, very easy, very, very interesting. BEC 2022, question number 4. A. Fred is X minus 1 years old now. So Fred's age now is X minus 1 years old. Now, how old was he 4 years ago? Now, let's suppose you are 10 years now. 4 years ago, what do you think would be your age? It's going to be your age now, which is 10 minus 4, and that will be 6. So in this case, Fred's age now is X minus 1. So in 4 years ago, the age will be what? The current age minus 4. So the first one, that's AI, that's 4 years ago. That will be X minus 1 minus 4, minus 4. That is 4 years ago. And this is basically the same as X minus 1 minus 4. Now what is negative 1 minus 4? And is, that will be negative 5. So yeah, 4 years ago, that will be the age. So 4 years, that is X minus 5. Yes. That will be the age. That will be the age. X minus 5. Yeah, that is 4 years ago. So we subtract. Okay. Will he be, how old will he be 8 years from now? So if my age is 10 now, so 8 years to come is going to be 10 plus 8, which will be 18. In this case, say that the age now is X minus 1. So 8 years from now, that will be X minus 1 plus 8. So the second one, that will be the current age plus 8. That is in the future. Will he be 8 years from now in future? And clearly, this is the same as X minus 1 plus 8. Now, what is negative 1 plus 8? That's 7. So that is X plus 7 years. Yes. Now, let's see the third one. How old is he now if his age in 8 years' time? Now, the age in 8 years' time is which is X plus 7. So the age in 8 years' time, that is X plus 7, will be, that's equal to 3 times. 3 times. 3 times what? 3 times. 3 times what? 3 times his age 4 years ago. Now, his age 4 years ago is X minus 5. X minus 5. Again, Fred is X minus 1 years old. Now, how old is he now? If his age in 8 years' time, will be 3 times his age 4 years ago. So how is he now? If his age in 8 years' time, so age in 8 years' time, that is X plus 7, will be 3 times his age 4 years ago. 3 times his age 4 years ago. So we have this simple equation for us to solve. So we have X plus 7 expanded using the distributive property. 3 times X plus 3X, 3 times 5, we have 15. From here, we group like terms. So we have 7 plus 15. Why? Positive. Negative. Cross it. That is positive. Equal to 3X. This positive crossing, that is negative. Now, 7 plus 15, this is equal to 22. 3X minus X, and that is 2X. Only find X, we divide both sides by 2. So we have 22 out of 2, 2X out of 2. This is cancelling out that. 2 going to 1, 2 going to 2, 1, 2 going to 1. That's 2, 1. Hence, therefore, X is equal to 11. That is X, 11. Now, the question says that, how old is he now? How old is he now? You see, we are going to know that Fred is X minus 1 years old now. So, but his age now, Fred is X minus 1 years now. And what is X? What is X? X is 11. So we have 11 minus 1 because X minus 1, 11 minus 1, which is 10. So Fred is 10 years old now. Fred is 10 years old now. Okay, now let's consider the B. The B says that the perimeter of a rectangular cocoa farm is 497 kilometers. Now the length of the farm is 2.5 times the width. Find the width, I, length of the farm. So let's sketch. So that is our B. Let's consider a rectangle. Rectangle, hence, this will be 90, this will also be 90, this will be 90, and this will be 90. Now, the perimeter of a rectangular cocoa farm is 497. So you can give it the perimeter to be equal to 497 kilometers. This is what we have been given. Now, the length of the farm is 2.5 times the width. So if we know the width, we'll be able to know the length. So here, clearly, we can say that let's suppose the width should be equal to X. If the width is X, then the length, we're being told that the length is 201 out of 2 of the width. So 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. And this is giving us 5 out of 2 X. 5 out of 2 X. Now, what is the perimeter? Perimeter is 497. But P, which is our perimeter is 2 times the width plus 2 times the length. So if this is the length, that is 5 out of 2X. So this side and that side is the same. 5 out of 2X. So the width is X, width is X. So either we add all perimeter, total distance around it, that is this plus this plus this plus that, equal to 497, or using the formula 2 times L plus 2W, or 2W plus 2L. Now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is 497. 2 times the width. Now what is the width? The width is X. Plus 2 times the length. What is the length? The length is 5 out of 2. 5 out of 2X. 5 out of 2X. Now from here, we have 497. Let me write it up here. 497 equal to 2 times X, which is 2X, plus 2 will cancel this. This 2 will cancel the 2 here, 5 times X. and that is 5xy. This and that cancelled out. Now, so we have 4i7, 2x plus 5x, and that is 7x. We want to find x with the variable set by 7. Out of 7, we have 7x out of 7. Now let's see, this is constant, same width of 1, same width 49 cents, same width 7, 1 time. So we have x to be equal to 71 kilometers. So that is our x. Now the question says that find I, the width. So I, the width, is x, which is 71 kilometers. I, length of the farmland. Now, what is the length of the farmland? The length of the farmland is 5 out of 2x. Length of the farmland, 5 out of 2x. What is our x? Our x is 71. So we have 5 out of 2. This is 71, but this 71 you can write as 71 over 2. Now, what is 5 times 71 over 2? And clearly, this is giving us, that's 177.5 kilometers. Yes. So 5 over 2 times 71 over 2, that is 177.5 kilometers. Don't forget, this video together with other videos are all available on my website. You can also get them on a pen drive, complete lessons on all the topics in the GHS syllabus and WASI syllabus. Everything is available on a pen drive for sale. Now let's consider question number 5, BC 2020 to factorize the A part x minus y into bracket we have 3m plus n minus x minus y into bracket we have another bracket m minus 2n. So the first part, which is the A, we have x minus y, 3m plus n minus, we have x minus y, we have m minus 2n. Now, clearly, from here, what is the common factor? We have x minus y, so we factorize the x minus y out, so we have our x minus y. Common factor. What is left? So this and this has been factored out. What is left? We have 3m plus n. This is left here. Minus. Now this is 2 times, so we have to put it in bracket. M minus 2n. We close the bracket. Again. See x minus y, common factor. We factorize it out. That's what we have here. What do you have here? 3m plus n. Okay, let me put it in bracket, no problem. 3m plus n, that's what we have here, minus, and the negatives affecting over here. You put this one in bracket. Okay. But from here, we have our x minus y. I want to take that bracket from this one, so this is giving us 3m plus n. Negative times m, negative m. Negative times negative, positive, so plus 2n. This negative, and this is giving us positive. Okay, so from here we have x minus y, Now 3m minus m. You have 3m minus m, and this is giving us 2m. n plus 2n, and this is 3n. Wow, that is it. So 3m minus m, that's 2m. n plus 2n, and this is giving us 3n. Wow, very easy, very, very simple. Now let's see the B part. Now the B part, we have vector P to be equal to, that is 2 minus 3x, and then 5 minus 2y. Vector Q, negative 1, 5. You have been given, if vector P minus vector Q is equal to 6, 8, find the value of x plus y. So we have been given vector P minus vector Q to be equal to 6, 8. Now, what is vector P? Vector P is 2 minus 3x. We have 5 minus 2y minus vector Q. What is vector Q? Negative 1, 5. This is equal to 6, 8. That's equal to 6, 8. Now, if we like, we can take this negative to this side, and then after that we apply equal vectors, or probably we can compute this minus this minus that. But then let's take this to the other side. So you have 2 minus 3x, 5 minus 2y. This is equal to, we have 6, 8. Now, negative crossing, that is positive. Negative 1, 5. Negative 1, 5. So clearly from here, we have 2 minus 3x, 5 minus 2y. And this is equal to, no, 6 minus 1, that is 5. 6 plus 5, and clearly this is giving us 13. Giving us 13. Now from here we apply equal vectors. So we equate corresponding elements. So this is equal to that. So 2 minus 3x equal to 5. From here we group like terms. So let's this go to that. So we have negative 3x equal to 5 minus the 2 is crossing, that's negative. So clearly you have negative 3x equal to 3. Want to find x, we divide both sides by negative 3. This constant, that this 3 is cancelling the 3. So clearly you have x to be equal to negative 1. Negative 1. So this 3 will cancel, so we have negative 1. And then also 5 minus 2y equal to 13. Let's go like 10. This will go to that end. So we have negative 2y equal to 13 minus 5. 5 is moving to the other side. That's negative 13 minus 5, and this is 8. So we have negative 2y, 13 minus 5, and this is giving us 8. We divide both sides by negative 2 to find y. So negative 2y, we divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. So this cancelling that 2 will cancel. 2 going to 2 1 time. So we have 2 going to 1, 2 going to 8 4 times. Y to be equal to negative 4. So y is equal to negative 4. What are we looking for? We're looking for x plus y. Now what is x? What is x? X is negative 1. What is y? Negative 4. So this is the same as negative 1, negative 4. And negative 1 minus 4. And clearly this is just negative 5. Wow, that's very, very easy, very, very interesting. Now let's consider the question C. Find the truth set of x minus 1 over 2 less or equal to 1 out of 2 plus x. So we have our CI. We have x minus 1 over 2 less or equal to 1 out of 2 plus x. Here, what's the LCM? LCM is 2, so we multiply 2 by each time. So 2 times we have x minus 1 over 2 less or equal to 2 times 1 out of 2 plus 2 times x. Now, this 2 is cancelling the 2 over here, and this 2 is cancelling the 2 also over here. What do you have? You have x minus 1 less or equal to 1 plus 2x, 2 times x, and this is giving us 2x. Now, from here, what do? We group like terms. We group like terms. So you have x. Now, this positive 2x crossing becoming negative 2x. We have less or equal to 1. Now, this negative 1 crossing becoming positive 1. Now, x minus 2x, and clearly this is negative x, less or equal to 1 plus 1, and this is equal to 2. Now, we want to find x, we divide both sides by negative 1. So we have, and anytime we divide an inequality with negative, the sign of the inequality changes. So we have 2 out of negative 1. This cancelling that. So clearly x is greater or equal to negative 2. X is greater or equal to negative 2. The question is we should find the truth set. So hence the truth set, that's x such that x is greater or equal to negative 2. Truth set, x such that x is greater or equal to negative 2. Now I illustrate the answer in I on the number line. So second one, want to illustrate on the number line. Now on the number line we just need 3 terms. We need 0, negative and positive of what we had. So that's negative 2 and then positive 2. Now x is greater or equal to negative 2. So negative 2. On the negative 2, we have to shade. Why do you have to shade? Because we have greater or equal to negative. Now where is the arrow facing? The arrow is facing this side. You see the arrow? It is facing this side. So it should just face that side. Wow, that's it. Very, very easy. Very, very simple. Don't forget that everything, that is all the questions from question 1 all the way to question 6 is available on a pen drive. It is also available on my website. Now let's consider question number 6, BC 2022. A. 6a, copy and complete the table for the relation y to be equal to 5 minus 2x for x to be greater or equal to negative 3 less or equal to 4. There's a table, so you have to fill in the values when x is negative. When it's negative 3, we know it's 11. Negative 2, we don't know. Negative 1, we don't know. 1, we don't know. 3 also, we don't know. Now, so the A part, we know the equation is y equal to 5 minus 2x. So when x is negative 3, we know, but when x is negative 2, we don't know what y is. So when x is negative 2, what do you think will be y? Whenever you see x, you put negative 2 over there. So we have 5 minus 2. What is the x? That's negative 2. Negative positive, 2 times 2, 4. So 5 plus 4, and clearly this is 9. So when x is negative 2, y is 9. And when x is negative 1, when x is equal to negative 1, what is y? Y to be equal to 5 minus 2. What is x? X is negative 1. X is negative 1. Make the negative positive. So we have 5 plus 2. And 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. So that's when x is equal to negative 1. And we also have to know when x is equal to 1. So when x is equal to 1, we have y to be equal to 5 minus 2. What is x? X is 1. Now, from here, we have 5 minus 2 because 2 times 1 is 2. And this is giving us 3. It's giving us 3. Now, the next one, when x is 3, when x is 3, what is our y? 5 minus 2, what is x? X is 3. So clearly, we have 5 minus 6 and 5 minus 6. This is equal to negative 1. Therefore, we have to come to our completed table. Completed table. So we have our completed table. That's our x, y. We have negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. When it's negative 3, we have 11. 0 is 5. 0 is 5. 2 is 1. 4 is negative 3. Now, when it's negative 2, what's the answer? Negative 2, our answer is 9. -1, we have 7. When y is 1, we have 3. And then when x is 3, we have -1. So that's the first part. That's the A to complete the table. So there's the completed table. Now, what is the question B? Question B is saying that using a scale of 2 centimeters to 1 unit on x-axis and 2 centimeters to 2 units on the y-axis, draw on a graph sheet 2 perpendicular axes, that is OX and OY, for x to be greater or equal to -5, less or equal to 5, and then y to be greater or equal to -12, less or equal to 12. C, using the table, plot all the points of the relation y equal to 5 minus 2x. I, draw a straight line through all the points. Then D says that using the graph, find the I, value of y when x is -2.6, I, value of x when y is -2.8, and then the third one, gradient of the line. Wow, so everything is available on my website. It is also available on my pen drive. For sale, no pain, no gain. Mathematics is not a spectator of sport. Get active. As I've been telling you, all the topics in the WASI syllabus, both commerce and then elective stroke, further mathematics, everything is available on the pen drive. For servicing the numbers on the screen, call the numbers for a copy.